Hey everyone, it's your girl Juicy, and welcome back to Juicy Talk, the space where real conversations meet real life. Today we're tackling something we all struggle with, which is finding the time to prioritize exercise. Between work, family, and everything else on our plates, it's easy to put fitness on the back burner. But today, we're going to talk about making time to move. It isn't about the hours to spare, it's about maybe just prioritizing yourself. So, in this episode, we're breaking down simple ways to fit exercise into a busy schedule, how to stay consistent and motivated, especially when motivation fades. And we're going to even take small steps to lead to big changes. So, grab your coffee, lace up your shoes, or just sit back and chill, and let's get into it. Hello, hello. Welcome to Juicy Talk, y'all. And we're just going to have a real conversation today. How was your day? We're waiting for my partner. He's running a little bit behind schedule. He had another obligation, but he is on his way. So, hey, Frida. So, we about to get into it. Hey, what's up, Delta Roots in the building? What's up, Lulu? It's so many people I haven't seen in a while. It's good to see y'all. Happy y'all could join us today. We have a really good show today, and I'm really super excited about it. And I'm glad that you guys are here with me today. So, we're just gonna get straight into it. I don't know about y'all, but for me, I have like so in the summertime, I do really, really good when it comes to fitness, right? I'm out more, I'm moving around, I'm busier, I'm just moving. I even eat less in the summer. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm that hungry as much in the summertime as I am in the winter months. And maybe it's because, you're sitting around, everything is getting colder, the daytimes, the day is shorter, and the blankets get a little cozier. And the couch just be calling me. I'm just like, I hibernate, right? And so I always tend to gain weight in the wintertime months. And so I just want to talk about it. I want to talk about prioritizing ourselves. So lately, over, I would say probably since about April, I had some different medical things that I found out that was going on with me that I needed to really get into it and prioritize exercise and prioritize health and just being healthy and not just physical, even though we're focusing on the physical today, but just overall well being. And so we started this series on just being your best self, and just well being in general. So today we're going to talk about prioritizing exercise. And I'm going to just share a little bit about my own personal journey and what I've been going through when it comes to exercise and trying to get this stuff together and get this body together, right? And so we're just going to talk about that, and like I said again, when it comes to the summertime, the sun just energizes me. It makes me feel good and happy, and I just want to be outside and I'm just moving more. But when it gets to be, colder outside, and I'm in Cleveland where it's really cold, I just tend not to work out as much. So we're going to get into it. I want to start with a clip. I'm going to show it to you guys, and we will be back.
It's more effective to work out a little bit every day than it is to work out a lot a couple days a week. Number one reason why. Habits are better formed when we do them regularly versus when we do them sporadically. Our bodies also adapt better that way. If you want to really hack this is what you do. Get a pair of dumbbells or some resistance bands, keep them in your house, and instead of going to the gym twice a week for 45 minutes a day, do 10 to 15 minutes a day, every day. Go do 2 exercises. That's it. Today I'm going to do squats and I'm going to do some push-ups. Tomorrow I'm going to do overhead press and I'm going to do some deadlift. The next thing I'm going to do some crunches and I'm going to do some hip thrusts. That's it. 10 to 15 minutes a day. It's more effective psychologically. The behaviors will develop faster. All the busy people, the executives, the people who are really truly like working crazy hours, it's easier for them to find 15 minutes a day than it is for them to find an hour twice a week. That's just a fact. People are at home with their kids, same thing. You tell a mom or a dad who's at home with the kids, can you make time to go to the gym 2 or 3 days a week for an hour? I'm like, oh my God, I gotta plan this out. Maybe find a babysitter. But if I say to, hey, can you do like 10, 15 minutes a day? Oh yeah, I can do that. It's far easier to stay consistent. So yeah, try that out. 2 exercises a day, 10 to 15 minutes. Keep the intensity moderate. Watch what happens to your body. You'll be blown away.
Hey, y'all. So I thought that was really good when it comes to exercise. And for me personally, I have so many things that get in the way of me prioritizing, or have in the past gotten in the way of me prioritizing my health and my fitness, right? And so, one of the things I want to really, really get into really quick is, what are the things that's hindering you in the chat? I want you guys to put in the chat some of the things that have been hindering you. So for me, my life is super super busy. I have, you know, two girls, and then I have my niece that lives with me as well. And they have all these different activities that they're involved in. Then I have my own life and my own busy stuff that I do with my work, and then my podcast and all of these different things that I got going on personally. So lack of time, like having time, is really really hard for me to prioritize fitness, right? I have a busy schedule. It's filled with work, family, school, and I just been having a hard time finding a place and a space, or I had previously, of finding a space to work out. And my second thing that I've really been struggling with is just having the motivation. It's hard, y'all. And I don't know if it's age or what it is that's causing this type of stress, or just it could be stressors of life, but having that drive to be motivated and not feeling fatigue. And I just recently went to the doctor, and I was sharing with the producer about how I went to the doctor and I got like all my blood work done and got my levels checked just to see what my levels were when it came to working out. And so I noticed that my low fatigue and lack of energy basically was coming from a place of not having the proper nutrients in my diet, right? And so it was hindering me from wanting to move. Yes. So we're going to talk about that. I had this all or nothing mindset as well, thinking like I got to work out for a whole hour or 45 minutes at least in order to really be consistent with my workouts. Like I got to do all this different stuff to really make it work for me. And it just wasn't manageable in my life. So I was like, I got to try something different, and I'm going to get into that. And so I start wanting to do like these little smaller sessions. And I started doing some research on YouTube and trying to come up with some different ideas. And it's been working for me. And I'm going to share that with y'all today. And so the other thing that I found was, if you don't get enough sleep, it could be really, what you think about that? About the inconsistency of not poor nutrition or not getting enough sleep. What do you think about that, producer? Can y'all hear the producer? I'm putting her on blast.
Gosh, how do you do this to me?
I know. I did it on purpose because I don't have Hardy to put on the spot. So I got to put somebody on the spot.
So I think sleep is up there with nutrition. You got to get your sleep.
Got to.
At least 8 hours of sleep for most. I know some people that can live off of 4, but I don't think 4 is really healthy. But you got to get your rest.
Yeah.
You got to get your water, and you got to get the proper nutrition.
Mm-hmm. Well, I could say definitely for me personally, I'm a night owl, right? So I really have a hard time going to sleep at night. Anybody that know, like the producer knows me, Hardy knows that I'll be up at 3 in the morning sending them notes about a show or setting stuff up for the podcast. They already know. So I am a night owl, and I had to really, really get myself together as far as doing that. I want to play one more clip, but before I play this clip, I kind of want to get it set up for you. Um, One of the things that I can say that I was really struggling with too, that was really a issue, was the lack of support. We don't really think about how your family structure or the people around you can really hinder your progress when it comes to trying to work out. I really was having a hard time finding the support and the accountability, and I really, really needed that accountability. Um, so we're gonna play another clip. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna make sure that it's the right one. Hold on. Give us a little second. So this clip is a little long, y'all, but bear with me for a minute. It's going to be worth it.
I'm going to teach you about the mindset you need to have if you really want to change your physique. Let's do it. So the first thing we're going to talk about, and probably the most important for long-term health, is identity separation. Let's discuss it. The reason why I have identity separation as number one is because it helps preserve your long-term mental health as you're changing your physique, and it helps prevent things like eating disorders or body dysmorphia and things like that. So identity separation, what I mean by that is you have to understand that you are not this thing. Like this meat rig that I'm running around in is not me. I am inside of it, right? This is, yes, my external projection to the world, but it doesn't constitute me. And so when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you're looking at your progress, this is an object, right? This is not you. You are inside of this rig. It is not you. And that's so important to have that correct before you really start changing your physique or making physique changes, because otherwise you can really get the lines muddied and you can get into like eating disorders or body dysmorphia. Your body is not you, okay? It's the rig that you live in. That's it. It's no more you than what your house is. It's like you live in your house, but your house is not you. This is the same thing here. So it's like, it's a part of you, but it is not who you essentially are. Which leads me to point number two. You need to approach your fitness or physique change journey from a point of objectivity, or as much objectivity as you can, right? Subjective is opinion, objective is rooted in fact. And so what I recommend is that you do things like take progress pictures weekly. You also weigh yourself maybe weekly, maybe twice weekly, but not more, because you're also not the scale, right? And you keep track of these objective measures, and maybe even like measurements if you want to do that. You keep track of these objective measurements, because so many people get caught in this thing. It's like, I don't feel like I'm making changes, because you see yourself every single day, but you need some objectivity brought in where it's like you can see a timeline. It's like week 1, I look like this, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was my look and weight. This is 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 my look and weight. I experience this occasionally with clients where it's like they're here and they're like, I don't really feel like I've changed at all. And then I show them a comparison picture to here and they're like, oh my gosh, I've made so much changes. This like stimulates that positive reward feedback system so that you will continue, because since you look at yourself so frequently in between here, it's really easy to get stuck in the mindset that you're not changing even though you are. Number 3, I want you to take a long-term view of where you want to go. Stop living in this like marketing hype era where it's like day 1, I look like this and I was fluffy. And then day 30, I was shredded and ready to step on stage. That is not real life. It's all marketing hype. And so many of you have been bent to that. I want you to take a long-term view. So it's like, okay, I'm starting on day 1. If I lose 2 pounds a week, where will I be on month 12, right? Okay, day 1, if I bulk for 12 months and I put on 2 pounds a week, where will I be at month 12? This is the goal. We're not looking at goals this short. We're really, the shortest form of goal is this objectivity weekly pictures, but we're taking a long-term expectation, not a short-term expectation, because you've all, like so many people have been bought and sold to on this like 30 days, you need to have your dream physique, and that's just not how physique change works. It takes time. Building on that, number 4, you need to have the mindset that you're doing short-term sacrifice, right? Short-term sacrifice for long-term gain, okay? The process of building physique takes time, okay? So you're doing short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. Do not expect it to happen overnight, just like we talked about. And if you have this mindset where it's like, I'm just gonna commit to these daily activities every single day and habituate that by doing it consistently, and I'm gonna do short-term sacrifice, but I'm gonna have long-term gain. Like, for example, like I bulked really hard for 3 years, and I went from 160 pounds to 240 pounds. And I've been able to maintain this for 7 years after this 3-year bulk with much less intensity and much less sacrifice. So if you're willing to commit to short-term sacrifice for long-term gain, it'll pay dividends in the end. And you really want to do this right here as young as possible. Like, start today, stop waiting. You want to start changing your physique as young as possible because it's easier, it's faster, and then you can maintain it just like I have for a long period of time after you've actually built it. But the time to start is now. Really, time to start was yesterday, but second best time is now. So short-term sacrifice, long-term gain, start as soon as you can. And 5th and finally, everything seems hard until it isn't. And so this is the process of habituation I talk about all the time on my channel. It's like the goal here is adherence. The goal here is habituation of the activity. And in the beginning, it's going to be hard. It's going to feel hard to track your calories. It's going to feel confusing. It's going to feel hard to go train and create time. It's going to feel hard. But after about 63 days, per neuroscience, that's about how long it takes for you to habituate an activity. It's going to seem hard until it isn't. And so once you kind of hit this like 2-month mark of doing it consistently, it's just going to become part of what you do every single day, just like brushing your teeth or making your bed or whatever other activities you have habituated. And so just expect going in that it's not going to be easy for roughly 2 months. And then after that, you're going to habituate the activity if you've done it consistently. And so it's going to seem hard until it isn't. And then it's just going to be part of your identity. And that's the goal, because long-term adherence is what really builds physiques. That's part of the reason why they're valued, why they're coveted, why they kind of impart status to some extent, is because it shows that you can stick to something. And so if you can get over this hard part, which you can, anybody can do anything for 60 days, then it won't be hard afterwards. But you have to get over the hard part and just expect it in the beginning. Now, I'm going to be real with you. Some of you are not able to do this on your own, and that's totally okay, but you need to be honest with yourself, okay? Stop lying to yourself about it. If you need help, that's totally okay, but you need to ask for help. So go put in a coaching application, link my bio, you give me a goal, I'll give you a custom plan, I'll be your helper, I'll be your guide.
Yes, he said some very, very informative things that I absolutely loved. Really, really loved. First thing, being habitual, right? It really takes for you to be habitual about your workout in order to be consistent. It's really, really hard to get there, but and I like the idea of 63 days. I really do agree with that. It takes about 63 days to change any negative mindset. And like everything else, one of the things that I really find truthful and important is changing your mindset. And I like the concept of and I play that for you because I really like the concept of changing your mindset first and being focused on, and doing the short term goals, little things. Because I know for me, I lose motivation a lot of times around when I don't see the instant results, because we so used to being a part of things where they like, oh, you got to get these instant results right away, but it's not always like that. And it's really, really hard, especially when you like have a setback. Sometimes we have these setbacks that like really get us off our game and can really stop you from being really motivated. And so I know that for me, that is something that has been a struggle for me. And like I said, the weather, the cold months when it's raining outside, I just tend to skip working out. I don't want to go. I don't want to get out and go on to the gym. When it's cold out, I just want to sit in the house and eat ice cream and eat snacks, which is why the wintertime has always been a hard time for me. Everybody I know, they get motivated to work out around January to New Year. They're getting ready for the spring. But I said this year I'm doing something different. I want to switch it up. I want to start getting healthy now. and I want to be consistent with it. I want to form some better habits now so later we can, get better. And I just want to add to one of the things about setting small goals is just having real expectations. One of the things that always seem to set me back is having these unrealistic expectations. Like I'm really going to have to stop eating out. You know what I'm saying? I'm really going to have to start eating smaller portion sizes if I want to lose weight. It's just something that we got to do. So that's where I'm at. So, how you guys? Yep, it's right. It's like that. We got to do what we got to do. We got to do. So, I just want you guys to put in the chat, what have you guys done? What are some of the things that stop you or hinder you? I'm going to give y'all a couple seconds. What's some of the things that really stop you from meeting your goals when it comes to working out? Hey, Kim, what's some of the things that stop you? Intermittent fasting. I do practice that. Now, what I've found about, there's a lot of different things about intermittent fasting that a lot of people have some issue with. Some people say it doesn't help them with losing weight. I find that it may not help me with losing weight as much as it helps me with overall fitness. So I find that when you eat less and you fast, that your numbers are better. Like your, cholesterol, your high blood pressure. It helps a lot with those type of issues. Yes. And there's so many little small things that we can do. Somebody said nothing, just laziness. Push it off. That's me. That's me. I'm being transparent. It has been, and I have just having a transparent moment. I have struggled with weight so much throughout my life. And I am really, really trying, like anybody that knows me knows that I was like the yo-yo master, right? I would gain weight in the winter and I would slim down by spring. By summer, by my birthday, I will always be together, right? And when I was younger, it was real easy to just do that. Like gain weight, lose weight. I'd be busy moving around, it would come down and I'll be straight. But as I've gotten older, it's just not that simple for me no more. It's taken a whole lot for me to really be able to maintain and try to get this weight off. And I had blew up. I had gained like a whole bunch of weight, probably like the biggest that I had ever been in my life. And I mean, part of that is I had created these really bad habits, right? Of going out to eat, dating somebody who liked to eat a lot. What I'm saying? I was in a relationship with somebody who liked to eat. They wanted to go out to eat all the time. Eats very late. We ate late often. Coming home late night, 3 a.m. I'm just saying, just eating out late. And it was horribly bad, right? And I developed like this really bad habits, right? And next thing I knew, before I even knew it, I couldn't wear none of my clothes. I was like I was unrecognizable. My friend, y'all ain't going through that process with me. But I was the producer over here laughing because it was horrible. I was eating like 3 a.m. and going to bed, right? Oh my God. I was like I had put on, and like my friends, they'll tell you, they used to make fun of me. They was like, yo, like my one friend, she was like, yo, something got to give. Like, you ain't even sexy no more. Like, you used to be my sexy friend. She was like, you losing all your sexy, girl. Like, what's up? Like something got to give. You gonna have to. And my one friend, she hadn't seen me in a long time, and she was like, "Where your knees at, dog?" You know what I'm saying? She over here laughing, but it was the truth. I could be real. I could be real about it. I could be real about it. And the person, they ain't care, but I just did not feel healthy overall. I didn't feel like myself. I had lost my confidence. Um, it was really tearing me up. And I was with somebody who definitely, Miss Jackson, definitely wanted me fat on purpose. Like, I ain't even gonna tell y'all the story. Should I tell the story? Don't tell the story about the donuts. Don't tell the story about the donuts.
You might as well.
I gotta tell y'all the story about the donuts. It was funny. So I was in this relationship with this person who, like, just being truthful, he liked voluptuous, borderline obesity women. That was his thing. He liked the fluffy girl. Okay. And I was a little fluffy, but I wasn't like his level of fluffiness, like what he liked. But anyway, to make a long story short, I was in a car, we on a road trip, or we in the car, we was out of town, and I was like fell asleep in the car. And my friend told me that I had fell asleep and he was waking me up, feeding me jelly donuts while I was asleep. And I was just chewing them in my sleep. My friend said I was just chewing them in my sleep. So we know all the things that we do wrong, right? We know all the things that we do wrong. Yeah, it was real bad, Kim. It wasn't, it was horrible. So we know all the things that we do wrong. So what can we do right? So we're gonna get into it. Yes. Unrealistic expectations, distractions. A lot of times I just want to say this because I didn't hit on it, and the producers over here giving me the cue. I did mention lack of support, intimidation, self doubt, the weather, how it affects us. Those are the things. Distractions, our cell phones, screen time, watching TV. Those are all the things. Not setting realistic expectations for yourself. Those are all the things that hinder us from living our best life, being our healthiest, and doing what we're supposed to do. So, what are the small steps after you decide in your mind, I want to do something different, I want to be better, I don't want to sabotage my health anymore. um Seasonal depression definitely plays a big part. Seasonal depression, I think, especially here in Cleveland, is real big when it comes, and or just emotional eating out of boredom. That's another thing. Like just eating out of boredom for no reason. You bored, you don't, you in the house and you bored and you eating, snacking in front of the TV. That's a big one. So now you realize you got to change your mindset. You got to take control of your health. You're getting older. You want to be anxiety is another one. You feel you recognize that you got some things that's going on and you want to make that change, right? You done dealt with your mental health part of what's going on, maybe seasonal depression, anxiety, maybe you're menopausal. You didn't tackled all those hurdles that we've talked about earlier. And now it's like, hey, I done changed my mindset. Where do I start? So, where do we start? Building consistency, doing a little bit every day, being habitual about it, creating a good habit, whether that's just 10 minutes a day of movement daily, parking your car further away than where you would usually park your car so that you're motivated. You have to walk a couple extra steps to get to where you're going. I do that all the time. Instead of working out once a week, which I am notorious for, like, oh, I'll buy a whole bunch of new outfits to go to the gym in, new tennis shoes. I get all cute for the gym. Hey, I'm about to work out. I'll go work out real hard. Like I'm gonna run on the treadmill. I'm getting it right. Next day, I'm sore. I'm done with that. Workout over. So what have I learned? I'm doing small, little. I'm just telling y'all what I do. I do small, little breaks and increments. So this is how I get my workout on, y'all. This is what I do. Working out for me got to be fun, right? So these are my little tips. My kids love to do TikToks. I will practice a TikTok dance with my kids for about 30, 45 minutes. All of the, the stuff they've got me doing, the Chris Brown one. What's the Chris Brown one? They be like, you know, mm, y'all know, they had me doing all the little Chris Brown TikToks or whatever. I'll work out, and before you know it, you done got 30, 45 minutes in of working out, and you ain't even feel it. Um, I have like a little fake Peloton bike, y'all. It's called Echelon, I think. And it is same concept, okay? But I'll get on that. She over here laughing at me. But I will get on my little Peloton fake little bike, put on me a tiny desk, which a tiny desk is about 20, 15, 20 minutes. That's my workout for the day. And I try to be consistent with that and do that daily. So, or if I don't feel like that, walking up and down the stairs, I hit them stairs, you know. And I tell everybody, get you some resistance bands. Sometimes I might not feel like working out, but I'll put that resistance band on my foot and I'll just do this while I'm watching TV. I should have had my resistance bands down here so I could show y'all what I do. But I put the other one over I change arms and I do the other side with my resistance band. And I put it on my leg, on my lower part of my legs, and I do leg lifts. Those are some of the things that I do to make it a workout without being a workout. And and they have this everywhere in the city, line dancing. Line dancing is the best workout ever. What Kim say? Kim said, I dance while cleaning. I will also do small workouts in between calls while working from home. Small steps. Small steps. Got to start somewhere. So, also, the one good thing about starting in little small steps is it reduces all the feelings of being intimidated or overwhelmed. Like a lot of times when I would go to the gym, like a fitness club or something like that, you walk in there, you see all these people that's used to working out and they all, buff and you coming in there, little lumpy, you know what I'm saying? A little frumpy, because, you're trying to get there and you just starting off. Yes, I'm not hip to her, but I will check her out. And I actually have found a lot of YouTube videos, little short 15, 20 minutes. YouTube is excellent for finding a good workout. And with my little fake Peloton bike, I do also have I get the actual Peloton workouts that's on YouTube and I do them and they're great. I I am so for an exercise bike. They really, really work, especially when it comes to like my problem area. I'm just being transparent. Is I'm like really hippie and my legs I have, you know, my weight is at the bottom of my body for the most part. And so you know, I be want to work out my legs. That's my problem area. So that's the thing. So small, like I said, starting small makes the goal achievable, and it also is not as intimidating as, and you're more likely to stay committed when you set a small goal in the beginning. All right, confidence. And it also boosts your confidence. Starting small, choosing stairs over the elevator. Like I said, parking further away always helps with being motivated and keeping up that workout. So I want to stop here. I want to show y'all a little something because I think a lot of times we feel like we can't work out. Like maybe it's too much. It feels overwhelming. You just don't have the stamina to like be sitting at the gym and doing this full-fledged cardio workout, but it's the little things, I promise y'all. So I want you to check out this video. And this is one of the guys that I follow on TikTok that I actually really enjoy and like that I want you guys to watch. So peep this out. And I think that's my co-host coming in.
Are you physically built for the real world? You know, working out is not just about losing weight and looking good, it's also to prepare you for everyday life. If you have a hard time doing the examples in this intro, try this routine. Step-ups are a great way to improve your stair climbing ability, but don't forget to do step-downs. Stand on the platform and slowly bring your foot down. Repeat a few times, maintaining your balance. Now, if going to the restroom and sitting and standing is a struggle, try this. These are wall slides. Try to hold the chair position for a couple seconds and then slowly rise back up. Now, of course, one of my favorite exercises are sits to stands. If you're a beginner, don't be shy to use your hands. Now, for everything upper body, push-ups is the best exercise. Do them on the wall, floor, counter, anything that works for you. And overhead presses to build shoulder strength, which is the foundation of your upper body. And finally, this exercise to build endurance and core strength for those big shopping days or whenever you're traveling.
Guess who I found on the break, y'all?
What's up, everybody?
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise,
Surprise, surprise.
I see you holding it down.
I'm holding it
You're
down.
holding it down, baby girl. Holding it down.
For the 216.
2-1.
2-1. So yeah, so back into it. So we gonna, So I need to put this over here. We gotta set up a little bit. Hold on. Let's get this together. All right, now we back in action. Okay, so for all those, hey Hardy, Kim
What's
said
up,
what's
Kim?
up?
What's up,
So
Kim?
for all of y'all who think that y'all can't really do it and you can't get it together and you don't know where to start, I like that guy. He does a lot of different small little workouts. I got one more clip I want to play for y'all. This is the last one, but it's a little short little clip. And I just want to show y'all some different workouts that you can do on your own at home. Start small.
Did you know that if you do this every morning for 1 minute, you'll prep your legs and hip flexors for things like walking and walking upstairs? And did you know if you bring your knees up and bring your foot to the side and back to the center, you'll warm up and open up your hips for things like going inside of a car, going in and out of bed, and for anything that requires hip mobility? And did you know that if you do arm circles for a minute as well, you're gonna warm up those shoulders for carrying, lifting, pushing, and it could be small objects like grocery carts and groceries. Oh, and finally, did you know if you do this, you're gonna prep your lower back and your core. For any time you need to bend or shift your weight, your body will be ready. If you feel like your knees can't take it anymore, but you still want to be active, try this routine. Do a minute each depending on your level, and we're doing a combination of upper and lower body moves to help improve your cardio. We started with some punches, now we're going to do some jacks. Now, even if your knees are not what they were, it's still important to stay active. I invite you to check out my knee strengthening exercises, just scroll down. But for now, let's do what we can, even if it's from a seated position. Remember, anything is better than zero. Okay, now let's go for some rows. Opening up that chest, flex flexing that back, also getting our steps in. Let's raise the roof. I don't know if you remember this from the 90s. It's also a good way to activate those shoulder muscles. This routine also falls into the category of fun jacks. Kind of like jumping jacks, but we're not jumping. Talking about jumping, now we're gonna do some imaginary jump rope from a seated position. We're just pumping those calves, rotating those arms as if we have a jump rope. Now we're gonna end with a nice brisk walk from a seated position. We're promoting circulation, waking up that body, and getting those extra minutes of movement.
Yes. So those little, I wanted to show some different variety of workouts that you could do, like at all fitness levels. Sometimes just getting moving is the most important part. Just getting your body moving around is the most important part. So, Hardy, what we're talking about, just to fill you in where we're at, we're talking about some different things that we like to do in order to work out. Like different ideas, different things that we do. So, what are some of the things that you like to do to work out?
Well, I go to Planet Fitness, and I usually work on mostly my core, shoulders, back. That's I concentrate mostly on that. So one of the things that's very important that we all must do is get rest. Rest is
Mm.
so important to the body. Uh, we gotta cut out that coffee. Got to make sure we drink plenty of water.
Mhm.
I did watermelon for about 2 weeks. Watermelon
Did
diet.
that work?
It worked good. We're
Really?
good. But
Okay.
you know what? I want to share something with everybody. I'm getting a little personal,
Go
but
ahead.
I'm
I've been
taking
getting personal all.
okay. I'm taking this stuff called it's called beetroot.
Okay.
So men take that. So but be careful. You got to be careful with that stuff because it kind of like sometimes you can just be it helps with the blood help with your blood circulation. So I'm just letting the guys know that be careful because sometimes it jumped up and I didn't realize it because I know it had that beetroot has something to do with it. So be
Mm.
careful with that. So just a little FYI. And
He's so crazy. Hey, Miss Wells.
so the other thing is do a lot of curls. I do a lot of work on my abs. I got an ab machine. And so I mean I'm not like no what they call those gym rats, nothing like that. But I
No,
like
you're
going
pretty
to the gym.
healthy.
Yeah, I try to keep it tight. I'm up in age now, and I want to keep it tight, keep it right. Just like has to knock one of these little young guys out. You know what I'm saying? I got to stay on top of my game.
Whatever.
That barber cut a lot of my hair off. Damn,
I would say, oh my God, here he go looking at himself again. But you know what's so crazy is that as we get older, it is very important to build muscle mass. Like I
Mhm.
didn't realize how important it is, um, especially for women as you get older and you like perimenopausal, menopausal, how you lose so much of your muscle mass and how it can really cause a lot of problems, just as
Mhm.
far as, like as you get older, like, with range of movement, range of motion, just that's why it's so important to keep moving.
Mhm.
And also it affects, your bone density,
Density. Mhm.
which can, if you fall and you break a bone, like you're more likely to pass away as you get older. It's very true. Like they usually, a lot of people who fall and hurt themselves as they get older, like within, I think it said a 6 month period, a lot of times 6 months to a year, they end up passing away because of, the brittle bones and just they're not able to fully recover and move around and keep that movement. So it's
Mhm.
very important. I showed a lot of different levels of, videos of different levels of working out because it's just really truly about getting moving and doing what we can to move. Like I said, I've probably been on every diet, weight loss drug that you could possibly be on. I've tried it all. And it's nothing is gonna beat, no, nothing is gonna beat diet, and exercise. Because whether you get weight loss surgery, whether you um, take a shot or some pills, you still got to do the work that comes with it. You still got to work out. You still got to eat right. With all those different options, they may help you and may assist you to help you get to your goals, and give you that push and that motivation. But you still got to do all the different things that you got to
Yeah.
do to maintain it. So it's very important. So changing those good habits, improving energy gradually. The more you work out, the more that you move, the easier it is to gradually keep, getting better, doing more, building up your endurance is very important. And once you start seeing, and once you discipline yourself and you start seeing the visible progress, then it's like it's on and popping. Once you
Right.
can see it, now it's like, oh shoot, I want to keep it going. I see my progress, I see where I'm at. And I was like, yo, I really want to keep up and encourage this lifestyle change.
But the other thing that you could probably maybe team up with one of your good friends, and you both set a time out every Monday, Wednesday. We're both working out. Sometimes we need the other person to push us, because some
Mhm.
days you may not be like I don't feel like doing it, but if you have a good friend,
Accountability.
yeah, it's kind of like a support group when it comes to exercising.
Mhm.
Sometimes we don't motivate ourselves, but we have somebody say, "Hey, you said we're going to do this every Monday," and people can hold you accountable for your working out. So I would
Very true.
suggest that, especially when it comes to walking or go to the gym. And I know I'm cutting back on some of the stuff I eat. Now they saying chicken ain't good for you. I mean, I'm going like,
They saying
gee,
everything ain't good
yeah,
for
I'm like,
you
gee, ain't
right
we
about
done
now.
enough?
But what it is, I'm gonna tell y'all this little story time, y'all. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm gonna just tell y'all this little short thing. Transparency kind of night.
Uh-oh.
So that's why he usually sit over here. That is why I couldn't remember. I'm like,
Oh,
this
okay.
is like my good side.
My bad.
Why do I have him? That's why.
My
Like,
bad.
let's get. But producer says she like you over here better.
Oh, she do? Okay.
But so I will say that I just recently got back from a cruise, right? And the cruise that I went on was like a more Europe, it was a European cruise. The cruise ship was out of Europe. And it's a lot of people from overseas and a lot of different places. So what was so crazy about that is that I went over there, I ate all this good food, I drank wine every night, I ate chocolate every day. I'm just being real. I was on vacation, right? And even though I did, I ate, I was getting it in. I ain't gonna lie, right? I did not gain any weight. And I was like trying to figure out like what is it? Like I ate hearty while I was there. No pun
I know,
intended.
right? Uh-oh. Some in the comments.
No. But I really had a good time. And I was just like, why didn't I gain any weight? It's because they don't have the preservatives in their
Oh,
food.
yeah.
Most of their food came from Europe because they have these standards that Europeans you have to hold to. They don't have all these additives. They use fermented um, flour, not enriched flour, which is bleached. Makes all the difference when your body is breaking down those complex carbohydrates. And it was crazy, right? Just how it worked out for me in that way. And so that made me realize something like here we have a lot of preservatives in our food that are causing us to gain weight. Another thing that I really recognize that they have there is their portion sizes are not massive. Like I was able to eat everything and I try to eat like a smaller meals. I was able to eat everything that they had on the plate and I wasn't like overly full and bloated. I never felt bloated or any of those things, but it's because of the portion sizes are much bigger here. And, we have this thing, especially in that, in our community. I just think it's Americans, period.
I know, right?
We have this thing of eating everything on our plate. Like we feel obligated to eat all our food, and I mean, I see it in, my kids. I was taught that when I was a child, and that's a really bad habit. Like you got to eat all your food. You can't waste. That's wasteful. It's kids in Africa
Right.
starving.
Starving.
These are the things that I heard growing up. Like it made your family almost felt treated you like you didn't appreciate. Like you ain't appreciate. I'm cooking all this food and you ain't eating everything on your plate. You don't sit down at that table until you eat everything on your plate. Those bad habits that we formulated when we were children, that are really not necessary, which I'm relearning not to eat everything. A long time ago, stopped that of making my kids, requiring them to eat all their food. If you're full, eat till you full and then be done.
I don't know if you I don't know if you touched on
Mhm.
this or not, but the other
I agree.
the other big thing is that is parasites. I don't know if you guys touched on that or not, but
Mm-mm.
that's another thing that's causing a lot of bloating in our body. That
Mhm.
these parasites would live within our inside our body, and they're actually kind of destroying our bodies through these parasites. And we got to find a way. I'm gonna do some more research on that, but I think that's the other thing we need to focus on is these parasites that's living within our colon, our
Mhm.
stomach, and the lining of our stomach. We need to get rid of those parasites as well. So,
Yeah, I know my dad is really, really big about doing this colon cleanse. He does it like I know he does it every year. He does this really intense colon cleansing of his bowels and stuff, and he swears by it. I remember he said that he was really before he started doing the colon cleansers, he was struggling with like eczema on
mm,
his hands and
oh,
different things like that. And it was like really bad. He used to have like horrible eczema on his hands. He did this colon cleanse, never had the problem again.
mhm.
Disappear. He said his hands got like all inflamed and like red and like not even swollen so much, just red and inflamed. Like the
Oh,
the
wow.
rash got really red and inflamed. And then at the end of his, once the parasites had left his body and he had finished his cleanse, eczema cleared up, never came back, never had a
Mhm,
problem again. So he's been doing that ever since. But you're absolutely right.
mhm. Yeah, I think that's um, somebody recommended you can get this at the place on 30th. It's called the Three Ballerina Girls. It's part of a cleansing that you can take. A friend of mine at my job, he said he took this stuff called Three Ballerina Girls, and he said stuff came out of him that
Mm,
he never was like just crazy. It was, but I mean, we need that type of cleansing.
yeah.
We
My
need it bad.
Yeah, my dad, he does, I think it's Dr. Natural.
Mm.
It's some pills and then the psyllium husk stuff. But if you do like what is that? What is that stuff called? Fiberall, or you buy it at the health food store, psyllium husk.
Oh, okay.
If you put that in your, it's like water soluble. So if you put that in your water and you drink that and it's gonna
Oh, wow.
cleanse you real good. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm.
So I want to get into, because it's getting cold outside, and a lot of people, like I said, we have very busy schedules, and we don't have the opportunities, maybe, or the money or the finances, because it's getting hard out here. Everything, the price of everything is going up. Everything is expensive nowadays. So I wanted to, break out some different ways, and I wanted to address some different ways that you can actually work out from home, because maybe you don't want to go to the gym. Maybe you're not ready to go to the gym. Maybe you don't feel confident enough to go hit the gym. Maybe you don't have the money, the income, or the time to go to the gym. I wanted to come up with a little something. So I created this list of different ways that, you know, we can work out from home. So I just want to 5 cozy little ways to keep moving at home, right? That's what my list says. So, number 1, dance breaks. I kind of hit on it a little earlier. Turn on your favorite song on your playlist. Dance around your living room. That is my favorite workout. I ain't gonna lie. Put on your favorite songs and just clean up. I seen somebody else put in the chat. They clean up, and they dance while they cleaning up. That's always
I ain't got no
cheap,
rhythm though.
inexpensive. You ain't gotta have
I ain't got
rhythm
no
when
rhythm.
you in the house by yourself.
Oh yeah, I ain't
Don't
got no
nobody
rhythm.
know. You
Yeah.
can
See,
be off
I'm
as
still
you
doing
want.
stuff like this.
You can be as off as you want to be when you at.
I
You can be
cannot dance.
you can be as
That's kind of
off as
funny
you
though
want to
for a
be.
DJ. I cannot dance.
That is
Make that
funny.
make sense.
I
Make
think
that make
it's a lot of DJs that probably can't dance. I promise you, you're not the only one.
Okay. All right, my bad. My bad.
No, but you're right. But when you at home, nobody see you. You're doing it all on your own. Just work out on your own at home. Definitely a great way to get your workout on. What's the next thing you can do? Stretching. I told y'all I've invested in these. Yes, every
Ooh, I'm
single
tired already.
morning.
Damn.
You're so silly. Every single morning when I get out of bed, I sit on the edge of my bed. I drink my water because I usually keep water on the side of my bed, and I go through my little stretch routine. I go through my stretch routine where I kind of work out. I do my workout, and it really, really works well for me. I stretch, sip my water, sit back, do my little, and it's easier to keep it going, when you do it and first thing in the morning. So I do my little stretch routine. You can have your tea. I suggest doing water. I drink water before I go to bed at night, and then I drink water, while I'm sitting chilling in bed sometimes, and then I drink water the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning. I just think that's a good healthy tip to have. So that's something that I really work on and I do. So number 2 is stretching and sip your water. Another great tool. I don't know. And maybe some people may do this, but this is one of my favorite things. I work out during the commercial breaks.
Oh, okay.
I get up. Sometimes I do jumping jacks. The producer says she lift weights. I do my resistance bands sometimes. Sometimes I do squats. I do push-ups on the wall push-ups, which actually, by the way, work very good. You just like you see it.
Okay.
You just put your hands up on the wall and you just work out. And I love my resistance bands. Get y'all some resistance bands, man. They go hard. So while you're doing your commercial breaks, you could do squats, lunges, march in place. Sometimes I do march in place too. It just keeps your blood flowing, keeps you moving, keeps you active. And without missing your favorite show.
I know, right?
Housework hustle. This is probably my favorite thing. So I have a basement, first floor, and a second floor. You want a good workout? Wash clothes. Go from the top
Yeah.
all the way down to the bottom. Carry them baskets back up. Put them clothes up, going back and forth. So a lot of times when I'm washing clothes, instead of sitting in the living room, folding clothes, I will wash them in the basement, get them all together, carry them all the way back upstairs, and then, put them up that way because that's my little workout. That's my way of getting my little workout on without, and it's cheap.
Okay.
That's one of that's number 3. Well, number 3 was the commercial breaks, housework hustle. And then my 5th one is my mini movement moments.
Mini
Mini movement moments.
Oh, I gotta hear about this one.
So that is when you set a timer to stand up. stretch or walk. Some people use their little Fitbits where your Fitbit like go off and go da-da, and then you got to get up and you got to walk in place
Oh, okay.
or march or something like that, or you got to just get moving.
Get moving.
Yep, where you walk around every single hour. So many movement moments.
I thought it was something
Yep.
else. Oh, my bad. I ain't know. I thought something else. I was like, mini
Y'all don't have a
movement.
cricket thing on there? Cricket?
Oh,
What is
God,
that
I
mini
need
movement
one. It was
moment? I'm like, that
many
was.
movement
I thought it was
moments.
something else. I thought
No.
maybe like, okay. I thought it was something else.
What you was thinking,
Yeah, what
Hardy?
was you thinking?
I mean, like, take a moment to move your bowels, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
I didn't know it said mini movement. That's the first thing.
I didn't say bowel movement.
Oh, okay.
I said mini movement moment.
Okay.
Short bursts of moving throughout the day
Okay.
adds up to better energy, better impact. Just a small little something you can do to keep your body moving.
They said,
Small steps
yeah.
that lead to a good change. Right?
They said, I had heard, but I don't know if this is confirmed or anything, but they had said like sex is a good form of movement too. It helps you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So
Yeah.
chat. What is it? We already know. Hardy already told us what he does in order to lose weight. He said he has sex.
I had heard
that's
that.
what he said. That's
I
what he
heard
said.
that.
Y'all heard him.
I heard
So
that.
you heard that.
I heard
Mhm.
that.
That's what Hardy said he does.
No,
So in the
I'm
chat,
celibate.
you can't even say the word right. That's how much you
Celibate?
lying.
That's from school.
A celibate?
Yeah. My bad. I said celibate.
I cannot with you today. So
My bad. That's what
right
it is in
in the
school.
chat what it is that you like to do to work out. Cindy Ray says she heard you. We heard them. Y'all heard them.
Oh, my bad.
Y'all heard them.
Oh, okay.
So please write in the chat what you guys like to do. Your little mini thing that you do too to work out. What's your little this dude?
No, my bad.
What's your one little thing that you do to work out from home?
You know, I like I have a dumbbell, a
Mhm.
30-pound dumbbell that I use that's in my living room. So I like to put it behind my back and just do like this, like that.
Mhm.
A 30-pounder. That's it.
Yeah.
You get all this here, all this. Damn, it's kind of tighter. I'm getting big one. But I go like this, do about 10 times, take a little break, get back at it. And it works.
Yeah,
It works.
I do that with my resistance band.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. So I put my resistance band on. I do the same thing. I move my arms up. I make my movement.
Okay, it's a little.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I do.
I'm back.
I see, right? I move my yes. Y'all know I love line dancing. That's my
that's
other
a good
thing
idea.
that
I forgot about line
I just
dancing.
was saying, like, you can go line dancing 5 days a week, to be honest. You can go line dancing 5 days a week. Line dancing is like my go-to. And I step and I
You
ballroom
step too.
dance. Mhm. So that's always a good workout. And sometimes around the house, I just take my resistance band, tie it to the door, knob, act like it's a hand, and I dance with the resistance band. Or you can do it with a chair too. You can hold a chair and dance it with the chair.
Dancing with the chair, like dancing with the stars.
The back of the chair. You just hold the chair, you do your little movements.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Like
somebody else said they like the line dance. Who else? Come on, I know y'all got some things. Ain't nobody exercising out there. Y'all know what you do, producer?
She eating popcorn right now. My bad.
he ain't shit.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Nah,
Okay. Somebody said water aerobics.
What is it that you like to do? Oh, she said she's not sharing. It must be the same thing Hardy does.
She's celibate too, huh? She's celibate.
No, that was him.
She's celibate.
No, you the only one celibate.
Oh, okay.
So Divinely Guided said water aerobics with waterways at the Y. At home, I do yoga. Oh, y'all, I love yoga.
Did I tell you about the time I did?
Oh, hey, Valerie. I love yoga.
I did heat hot aerobics.
Hmm.
Yoga, hot yoga.
How was that?
Oh my goodness, that was crazy.
Hot yoga is cool.
Yeah, hot yoga. Man, I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance, try that hot yoga. It is like that's on a whole
I do
different level.
love yoga. Yoga is
Oh,
to me. It
I saw
sculpts your
some stuff
body.
in there, boy. Oh man. Oh yeah,
Yeah, he
but
stay focused, y'all. He
I'm
can't.
sorry, but there's just that
You
hot
would
yoga is
think
ain't no
at
joke.
60 it would change a
I
little
know, right?
bit,
I
but it
got
doesn't.
I know, right? It's just a number. See?
That's
Yep.
it.
See?
It's just a number. I love yoga. Yoga is probably like one of my favorite things to do. And it's probably because it's like centered around stretching. It's a lot of stretching movements. Oops, my bad. I just got in trouble. But I love yoga. Makes me very happy. Oh, rebounding, weightlifting, and fasting, intermittent fasting. She
Oh,
definitely
okay.
remember you said that. Now, what is rebounding weightlifting? I don't. Can you kind of put that in the chat,
Yeah, Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson? What is rebounding weightlifting? I'm not hip.
Hmm.
School me.
I think her daughter is some kind of coach, like a gym coach. Her daughter.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I have no clue what. Oh, wait. Oh,
oh,
is rebounding weight? What is rebounding weightlifting? Is that's not the trampoline? That's not what you're saying, is
I'm
it?
not getting on no trampoline.
I love a trampoline. You know,
Uh-uh.
you just hold on to it. It's a little personal trampoline, and you
Oh,
just
okay.
bounce on it.
I
Heard
used to
that
get
was
on that little
real
ball
good.
though. Oh, she's a trainer. Okay. Her
Oh,
daughter's a trainer.
oh, she's a trainer.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us what the rebounding is. That what that is? Rebounding weightlifting is the trampoline. Is that what you're saying?
Can she just call in? No.
Stretching, yeah, you could call in.
Hey, Miss Jackson, call in for us real quick.
Yeah, stretching in the sauna feels awesome after working out.
Yeah.
I love the sauna too. That's another good thing. I like the heat. I realize that when I retire, I'm probably moving to where it's really hot.
Oh yeah. You leaving?
Oh yeah, I think I am gonna
Wow.
leave. I mean, I'm probably
So
I
when you
may
gonna tell
end
me
up.
that?
I got 9 years.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I got 9 years,
Hey,
dog. We got a
okay,
long
my
time.
bad. Okay. I'm
But
thinking like
but I am really considering it. I had this clip I wanted to play, and I don't know if I put it. I don't know if I put it up. I think I play every clip, and I really wanted y'all to see this clip, but the producer over here shaking her head at me like she mad. Yeah, I know,
I know.
but I'll tell y'all about it. Dang, I wish I could show y'all this clip because I mean I probably could show y'all the clip. Let me. I am. I'm gonna upload.
Miss
the
Jackson,
clip.
can you call in real
Who's gonna
quick?
hear it?
Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson. Ooh.
Heidi, while we wait, why don't you tell us some more ways on how you work out at home?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, she wanna know.
Why don't you share with us on more ways that you work out at home?
Let's see. I'm kind of like what she does with the laundry. Going up and down the steps is real
Mhm.
good.
That's a good workout.
Yeah, but you know, one time I almost came down the steps and one of the socks fell out. I almost slipped on the damn steps. I was like, oh my
I
goodness.
can't download
But you know
it for
what?
y'all.
I know I
It's
might get
causing
up,
some
but
problems.
you know what? I live by myself, right? I was thinking the other day, if I fell in the house, who would know? But my bad.
You're gonna need a life alert.
I know, right? Right. See how she is? See? That's okay.
Uh-oh, somebody said they sent a video to my phone of what we I think they sent sent it to your phone.
My phone. Okay.
Yeah. I don't, or maybe I don't know. We'll see. Let's check it out.
Okay, yeah, Miss Jackson.
Yeah, check it out. Mm. Let's see what it is.
Oh, I got a TikTok account now.
Good for
I
you.
got a TikTok account. Oh,
TikTok
okay. Yeah.
is everything.
She's showing this a little trampoline.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's rebounding weightlifting. That's pretty cool.
Oh, this is her. Miss Jackson, is that you or your daughter?
Oh, Miss Jackson in good shape. Oh, Miss Jackson, you're going to have to teach her. I'm going to have to come to a class.
Yeah. Okay.
That look fun. Let's show them. Y'all see that?
Okay.
It's going to pick up. That's what rebounding is.
Okay. Awesome.
That's dope.
Okay.
Y'all know what? Oh, that's you. Oh, I'm definitely.
Oh, that's you.
You have to let me know where your class is at,
All right, Miss Jackson,
because I'm coming, girl.
Okay.
I promise you, I'm coming, and I'm gonna go live. Now I'm gonna show everybody, because that looked like a whole lot of fun.
I know, right? Okay.
Look at Miss Jackson. You all fit, girl. I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
That helps the gluteum maxima.
To be like you.
That helps your gluteum. What is it? How you put it? Gluteum maxima.
Gluteus maximus.
You know what I'm talking
just say your butt.
Right. I was just telling you. Look, I was trying to be professional. Yeah. She's doing her thing on this.
Oh yeah. So let me tell y'all about this. I just this is kind of off subject a little bit, and then we gonna close up after this. But Saturday 11 a.m. Old School Iron. Is that the name of the gym? Old School Iron.
Okay.
Because I'm coming. Oh, that's going to be fun. Oh, I'm excited. Yeah. I'm going to bring some people with me.
I might come to that class.
That would be so dope.
Yeah.
Let us know the information.
Yeah.
Oh, Old School Iron is the name of the gym. Can you put the address in the chat? We're going to have a juicy talk day. Let's see if we can all show up there.
I'm showing up.
And
showing
out. That would be so much fun.
I'm showing up.
We're going to pull up on Miss Jackson.
I don't know if I'm going to do that trampoline, though.
I am.
I might get
Cindy. Oh, put the address in the chat, Miss Jackson, so that we can post it, because I would love to come. We're going to have a whole day where we just come and do that.
I want to go.
It's a lot of, we're going to have a juicy talk day at Old School Iron Gym.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I'm ready.
We'll have some pizza afterwards.
I'm not going to have pizza afterwards.
No, just kidding.
But I do want to go. So please put the address in the chat. So I want to talk about this for a little bit while we wait for Miss Jackson to put because I ain't gonna let it go, because I really do want to come. I want to talk about this video, right? Because I feel like we live in a society where people do a lot of body shaming.
Body who?
Body shaming. Oh, I'm definitely coming.
West side?
5139 West 140th Brook Park. We gonna show up and show out, and we gonna come to your class. We gonna pick a day, and it can't be this Saturday, but maybe next Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it out there, and we all gonna come. We gonna show up. We gonna come, and then afterwards we gonna go to breakfast. But we gonna go have good, healthy breakfast. Oh, even better, because I love a good smoothie. We'll go get breakfast, but we'll go get pulp.
Okay.
Yes, because I think it's one not too far from here.
Okay.
And Tuesdays at 7 p.m. We gonna show up.
Okay.
We coming. I'm doing a Saturday 11 a.m.
I know. All right.
Thanks, Miss Jackson.
All right, Miss Jackson.
We excited. We gonna have a juicy talk. What is it called? Rebound weightless. The producer gonna tell us. Well, we definitely going. Yes, okay. The following Saturday, we gonna pick a day. Rebounding weightlifting. Definitely coming. Okay. So I want to talk about this a little bit before we go off. And I'm so mad I did not upload this video. And I'm sorry because I really wanted y'all to see it. So it was this other podcast, and they were talking about it was this lady, and she was up at the podium, and she was talking about like her type of guy that she likes
Hmm.
to date. And she was a more voluptuous woman. I'm gonna probably say about a size 16.
Damn.
Probably about a size 16, 18. Ain't no damn to that. That's the average woman size in America.
I just get that from. I heard.
Let's keep
Kevin
it
Hart say
real.
that. I just get that. From Kevin Hart.
But
He's like, "Damn."
that's the average size woman is a 16. Okay, in America. So she was like probably about a size 16.
How tall was she?
I don't know
Oh,
because
sorry.
it was online. So she was standing up at the podium. It was another lady sitting down. And it was a panel. It was this lady and it was a guy. And so one of the things that he said that was very interesting is she was just describing she likes a more muscular built man. And so this lady said to her, now she was not a skinny lady. She was a little bit more slender, but she probably was a size 12. She was a size 12. So she probably was about maybe 5'6". And she probably was about 185 pounds, right? I'm gonna say. Other lady probably was probably about 5'5", 5'6", and she probably was about maybe 225, 230 pounds, right? So I'm giving you that for a reason. So what happened was she got up to the podium. She said she liked a man that was kind of tall, muscular, built guy. So this lady said to her, well, why do you think you deserve, why would you think a man like that will want somebody like you when he done put all his time and going to the gym and working out and being healthy? Why would he want somebody that is didn't put in the time and the effort to work out? And I was like, oh, somebody else seen that. Uh-huh. Yeah, she was not skinny and not as attractive as the woman she was talking to. Clock it. Okay. Very true as well. So it was crazy because as I seen that and I was looking at that, I just really wanted to be in the audience because I wanted to say what she didn't realize is that what I have found, because I've been on all spectrums of weight, I've been extra fluffy, I've been smaller, like very slim, a size 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm where I'm at now, which is somewhere in between, right? And what I can tell you is that most, and I'm not going to say most, but it is a lot of men who are very muscular and athletic, and they work out, and they choose and desire women who are more voluptuous and more curvy and soft body, for lack of a better term. And I think that it's this misconception that being heavier means that you're not fit or that you're not healthy. It's a lady who does yoga that's online, and she be doing all kind of crazy poses, right? Standing up on her head and these extreme poses. And she's what society would deem as obese. But she can do all kind of different things with her body that I surely can't do. And I know women who are probably a size 2 and 3 can't do either. But it's this misconception that if you are a more voluptuous woman, that men who are athletic built, and this is just my PSA, men who are more athletically built will not be attracted to you, baby. That is not true. And I hope one day this lady sees this because I'm going to make a short and put it on YouTube. Honey, that is not true. I know why would a man who works out, who has a hard body, want to be laid next to somebody who got a body that feels like his?
I know that's right.
Clock it.
That's coming from a
A man.
man. Yeah.
What you say?
That's coming from a man.
Um,
Like, damn.
why would a man want to be with somebody who has a body that's as hard as his? They don't. So it's a misconception. And that's not true. That's not true. I have seen plenty of men attracted to women who are very voluptuous. And I will say, and I will continue to say forever, I ain't gonna say it because that's just as bad as that lady.
I
But
know,
I ain't
right?
gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. But stop body shaming women who are curvy and voluptuous. Let's all just be healthier across the board. Let's do what we got to do to be healthier, heart healthy, because you can be skinny as hell and 80 years old on the inside because you got high cholesterol and high blood pressure and all kind of illnesses going on, and you don't drink water and you don't eat vegetables, but you just genetically are going to be slender. Yeah, put this comment up. Somebody says Shirley is not, and that's exactly what I get told by men. The men want to have something soft to grab onto.
Okay.
More cushion for the pushing, okay?
Small.
Small people are some of the most unhealthy and unfit people.
Oh,
Very
wow.
true. It does not mean that you're healthy. It does not mean that you're healthy. So let's get healthy, regardless of what size you are, because you could be a slender woman and be very healthy and very athletic and run a marathon and all kind of other things. And you could be and you can be winded at 5 seconds and be a size 2. It doesn't matter. It's about being healthy on the inside. What are your levels? Everybody should know their levels. You should know what your blood pressure is. You should know what your cholesterol is. You should know if you have enough B12 in your body, if your iron is low, if you need what vitamins you need, or nutrients you need in your body. Because as we get older, we don't absorb vitamins the way that we used to when we were younger. And those things are important. Sometimes if you have certain vitamins that's missing in your diet, you won't be able to lose weight no matter what you do. So like having low iron and not getting that checked and not dealing with that issue, you will not lose weight. It will cause you having sleep apnea, not getting that, and together and getting a proper sleep, not going into a deep REM sleep. It will cause a problem with weight. Those are all different things so let's just stop shaming people, because guess what? You're gonna love who you love. It don't matter, big, fat, skinny, tall. I done seen some real tall women with some real short men. I done seen real voluptuous women with real skinny men, and skinny men who love a voluptuous woman. I done seen or a tall woman. I done seen men who love a muscular man who you would be like, and he like, oh, she fine as hell. She 250. And he like that. She the finest thing walking to him. He don't even see that skinny chick. Girl, what's that? A paper clip, shoe fly. Don't bother me. I don't even see her.
Wow.
He literally don't see you because he wants a woman that is voluptuous and curvy. And I'm just saying, find what you love. And I know skinny women who love them a big, thick, healthy belly man, big dude with a big old belly and a beard.
Baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like this. So let's stop body shaming and let's just love what we love and like what we like, and let's all get healthy, not just physically, which is very important. And what we're focusing on this part of Juicy Talk is all about the physical well-being. But we're going to talk about a lot of different things too. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual well-being. We have to cover financial well-being. We have to cover all the aspects of being healthy across the board. So next week, guys, we're going to talk about gray hair everywhere. What causes gray hair? What causes you to be gray haired? You know?
I don't know.
We're gonna dive into it. We're gonna talk about it. What about them gray hairs you get in unexpected places? We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about if gray hair is even necessary. Is it something that do you have to get gray hair, or is this some type of
They got
deficiency?
names. Some people call me Gray Fox, Silver Fox.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Silver
talk,
Fox.
and we can't talk about gray hair without talking about the silver foxes.
Right. Hey now.
Clock it.
Silver
Yeah,
Fox
so
in the
I'm gonna
building.
have some nice videos for our ladies.
What she say, kids?
What I don't know what that means,
what
Cindy. You
kids?
gotta.
She said, you asked what causes gray hair. She said,
Oh, she said kids.
Oh, kids cause okay.
Sometimes
I
they
ain't got
do.
no kids though. My gray
No,
hair.
and he completely gray.
I
So
know,
what?
right?
I gotta.
I...
I'm gonna drink this water.
Oh man.
I got some ideas on why I already got gray hair.
Oh man. I know, right?
So yes, we're gonna talk about gray hair. Don't
Everywhere.
care. We're gonna talk about silver foxes. We're gonna talk about gray hair. We're gonna talk about gray hairs in places that you wasn't expecting. We're gonna talk about all that. And it's gonna be a real interesting conversation. So I can't wait to see you guys. Thank everyone for tuning in. Thank you for everyone that was here. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you came in late and you joined late, please, please, please. If you are one of the people that watch the show and been watching and liking it, but you just haven't subscribed to us on YouTube, please, please, please subscribe. We are almost at our goal. We're trying to reach a goal that we have of 500 subscribers, followers, and we really would appreciate if you would do so. So thank you so much. We're like at 390 something, and I need y'all to come. We close, y'all. We climbing, so we really want to reach our goal by the end of the year. Yeah. So definitely want you guys look out. If you don't follow me, if you don't follow Juicy Talk on Facebook, please, 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 please go over to Juicy Talk on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, please like and subscribe, like it. But go over to Juicy Talk page on Facebook. I want you guys to find that. Follow us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Follow us. Please subscribe on YouTube. I really want you guys to go over to Facebook so that you can see the little events that we'll be meeting out. It's getting ready to be the holidays. We're going to meet out. We do events. We meet up with each other and we go different places. We also every year take a Juicy Talk travel cruise. So, or event or trip, I should say, because we don't know what we're doing this year, but we're going to do something fun. So, we got all these different things that we plan throughout the year, and we want you to be a part of it, and we don't want you to miss out. Also, if you find it in your hearts and you like our content and you like what we're doing and you want to see more and you want to see us grow and you want to see us get better and you want to see set changes and guest appearances and great people coming on, please, 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 if you don't mind, and if you find it in your heart, send us a Cash App. So we take that and we buy equipment for that. We got a lot of different stuff going on. We got lights, we got cameras, we got mixer boards, microphones. We got a lot of different stuff and laptops. So we got a lot of the monitors. So we got a lot of different stuff that we invest in for this show. And if you want to see us, get even more fancy, please invest in us so we can give back to you. So we definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much. And any final words?
Oh no, great! I tried to catch some of it while I was driving. So you did a fantastic job.
Good? Yeah,
she held it down. Very good.
Held it down.
I was watching it in my car. I was like, she's doing good. So, but I didn't expect anything less. Though.
That's why they call me Juicy.
I
do everything good. Oh. So thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Until next week.
Peace. Have a good day.
Have a
great weekend, everybody.
Have a great weekend. Enjoy. We out.